So Trump, he's been in office how long now? 6 weeks?
6 weeks, give or
He
take.
gets out there, he's like, yo, it's speech time. Sir, it's not time for the State of the Union. Don't care. Call it the
Congress
State
talk.
of the Union.
Congressional address.
According to Umberto, it's a Congress talk, something, whatever. Whatever it is. He's like, all right, it's speech time. We all saw what happened. He speaks for the longest ever. It's the biggest speech ever.
Longest
It's the longest
speech.
speech ever.
Yeah.
Al Green kicked out. By the way, do you know what Al Green, famous singer? It wasn't him. His most famous song is Let's Stay Together. You're out of here, motherfucker.
Yeah, get the hell out.
His second favorite song is Love and Happiness. Get your angry ass out of here. Trump gives this speech. There's two people on stage with Trump. One is the vice president, J.D. Vance.
Yep.
The other is Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson. God forbid Trump gets shot. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you think that could happen, maybe?
Of course.
Do you think maybe?
After Rob's story?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hello? Who's the next man up?
J.D. Vance.
Okay. God forbid something happens to J.D. Vance. Who's the next man up?
Mike Johnson.
This dude right here, Mike Johnson. So after Trump's biggest speech since his second presidency, big deal. Everyone's watching it. Everyone's commenting. The guy on stage, his chief of staff,
Oh, man.
not like some intern who works for him, his guy, right after the speech, drunk as fuck,
Was he drunk
backs
as fuck?
into a car, gets a DUI, gets arrested.
What's his name? Madam, what's
Dude's name, it's almost irrelevant, but let's put it out
I
there,
have
give him
to.
some credit. Hayden Haynes,
Hayden Haynes.
Wow.
the chief of staff of the House Speaker Mike Johnson, arrested for suspected drunken driving
Suspected.
Tuesday night after he backed into a parked vehicle around 11:40 p.m. 11:40 p.m. The speech started at like 9:15.
Yeah.
It was the longest speech ever.
Yeah.
That's going to take us to about 10:45.
Maybe 11.
Maybe 11. This motherfucker's like, speech is over. Shots, bitch. What?
Yeah. And it's not like, Adam, it's not like he helped write anything. You're just the chief of staff to the speaker who did anything. He spoke once.
The speaker's job is to stand there and clap.
Yeah.
And at one point, kick
out.
out Al Green.
He spoke once.
You know the best outcome for the Speaker of House, Chief of Staff after an event like this? You know the best outcome? Nothing.
Go home.
We don't want to know your motherfucking name. We don't want to know anything about you. We don't want people Googling your ass.
go home.
Now, Hayden Haynes, Chief of Staff,
Dumbass.
who's been with Mike Johnson since 2017 in Louisiana. Now we're talking about you.
Dude.
Like, we should not know your name, Hayden.
Did he hurt anybody? Adam? It was a parked car.
It was a car, baby.
I know, it's okay. What kind of car? Whose car was it? That's what I want to know. It's a Tesla.
Cybertruck.
Oh, no.
I don't know what kind of car.
All right.
But Mike Johnson came out and he basically said, the speaker has known and worked closely with Hayden for nearly a decade and has trusted him to serve as chief of staff for his entire tenure in Congress. Despite the arrest, the speaker has the full faith and confidence in Hayden's ability to lead the speaker's office.
Oh, okay.
Shots for everyone. So it's like, number one, your main job, make sure nobody knows your motherfucking name.
Yeah.
Now we all know your name. Bad publicity for the Speaker of the House. You know, they used to say, don't care what you write about me, just spell my name right.
Yes.
You don't care what they
Not-
write about you.
Not this time.
I don't know, Jeffrey Epstein, you don't care what.
Yeah.
Number two, what year are we in?
2025.
Why the fuck are you going to be driving?
In Washington, too.
If you're drinking,
Yeah, you're right.
Ubers, Lyfts, ride shares.
Oh, it's
taxis.
Washington has those little rickshaws. They have
Get a
freaking little
rickshaw, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
little Asian guy running with you on the back. That's what we did while we were there. Just little.
It's like, why even set yourself up for this type of publicity? I get it if it's 1947 and it's like, time to drive home. I live 30 miles away and I just got the first car and I don't have a horse. And,
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You probably could actually, and you're encouraged
Yeah.
to drive drunk.
Drive drunk.
At this point,
What are you doing?
2025, what are you doing, guy?
Yeah, and just bring it back. And just
You
bring
could
it
get
bad
a
light.
driver.
Yeah, and just bring a bad light to the administration.
Now, this is not the publicity that you need whatsoever.
Yeah,
and it also means like, what kind of decision making are you making? What's going on behind the scenes? Which led me to a couple more things. It's like, all right, politics. All right. Maybe they're hypocrites. Maybe.
Nah, you think?
Do you think maybe they don't?
No, I mean this 100 proof
Alcohol?
Yeah, that drinking just makes you worse. Like it makes you make stupid decisions.
Yep.
Like that's a pretty sweet gig. I think he's making money. He's chill.
Chief of staff.
Chief
Yeah,
of
the chief of staff of the
You're
speaker.
the main guy
Like
for the third in line to the presidency.
throwing everything away for.
Speaking about doing the moral high ground, whether it's Mike Johnson, whether it's Mike Pence, I would never be caught. Do you remember when Pete Hegseth? Please have this clip, guys. Do you remember when Pete Hegseth was in front of Congress and they're like, he got drunk once and talked to a lady?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
That guy, this good-looking fucking guy,
the stud.
who's a military stud, had a beer and talked to some bitches? No way. Stop it.
You want to show the clip?
Okay, we're going to show the clip, but then Mark Wayne Mullen, he's a senator out of Oklahoma, he basically was like, guys, really? What are we doing here? Really? Because I'm going to put you all on blast.
I remember that.
Watch this clip right here.
The senator from Virginia starts bringing up the fact that what if you showed up drunk to your job? How many senators have showed up drunk to vote at night?
Huh?
Great point.
Have any of you guys
Laugh.
asked them to step down and resign from their job? And don't tell me you haven't seen it because I know you have. And then how many senators do you know have got a divorce before cheating on their wives? Did you ask them to step down? No. But it's for show. You guys make sure you make a big show and point out the hypocrisy because a man's
Tim
made
Kaine.
a mistake.
He's drunk.
And you want to sit
Who's
there
drunk
and say
as
that
we
he's not
speak?
qualified? Give me a joke.
Give me a joke.
You know what, Vinny? Do me a favor. Give me a joke
All
right now.
Knock.
Knock, bitches. Who is it? Pete Hegseth, your new Secretary of Defense.
Yeah, set diff.
And I want to open up to you guys, but we all understand the hypocrisy. All we understand the moral high ground, the grandstanding, the hypocrisy. All, don't do as I say, do as I do.
Yeah, whatever.
All that. Give me a joke.
Give me
But the point is, come on, guys. You got to do better. Like, you don't need any stupid news. The mainstream media, the legacy media is looking for anything to rip you guys to shreds. And Mike Johnson's chief of staff is going to get a DUI? Unbelievable. By the way, it's not just politicians, and I'll go fast here. Here are some famous people who have been arrested for DUIs in the last handful of years. And I made sure not to go back past 2010 because Uber didn't really start showing up till 2010. Justin Timberlake last year in the Hamptons.
Yep.
He's bringing DUIs back over here. What is he doing? Justin Bieber, 2014. Not of age, no license, DUI. Paris Hilton, 2010. That's not hot. Mel Gibson, twice. Michael Phelps, twice. Tiger Woods, on meds, DUI. Shia LaBeouf, disorderly conduct. John Stamos, Uncle Jesse, found unconscious in his vehicle.
Gangster.
Times are tough.
Yeah.
Stacey Dash, she was on The Clueless actress.
Yeah,
the
Yes,
conservative.
and she looks good for like
She
late
looks
50s.
great.
Black don't crack.
More DUIs. Okay, Bam Margera, we understand that's going to
That
happen.
guy's bad.
Then there's those are the things that make the news. Those are the things that make the headlines. And luckily nothing happened. But then, if you're familiar with MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. Do you understand why that was founded? In 1980, she was founded by a lady named Candy Leitner after her 13-year-old daughter, Carrie, was killed by a repeat drunk driver. So not once, twice, and you're out there on the streets. So since then, they played a major role in reducing drunk driving by over 50%, drunk driving fatalities. So their mission is to eliminate drunk driving, harsher laws on repeat offenders. I know if you say that you do anything with a kid, you should be castrated. Imagine
or
a repeat offender.
Hanged.
You fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
More DUI checkpoints, stricter laws, increased fines, increased charges. And obviously a big proponent of ride shares, Ubers, Lyfts, everything. In 2025,
What are you doing?
what are you doing?
Yeah. You're right.
What are you doing?
Yep.
Now you might make the case, all right, well, rich people, what are you doing? Are you stupid? Like,
he getting
get a
fired?
driver, have a valet.
He
But
needs to be fired.
No, he's not. No, he's not going to be fired because he stuck up for him.
No, he's stuck up for him. But okay, so all right, rich people, but poor people. All right, man, I can't. Do you know how much it costs to have a car these days? The average person spends $10,000 a year on their car. I'm talking
service, tires.
Well,
air,
not of course
gas.
that, but their payment, insurance, gas, tax, title. One DUI will cost you $10,000.
Yeah.
So if you're drinking and driving and you catch a DUI,
And that's just the fine.
That's
Think
just
about
the
your
fine.
insurance going up as
insurance
well.
is
Oh.
so like, guys, if this were 2004, it's like in 2025,
There's no reason.
just fucking Uber and stop.
Yeah.
Because if you get pulled over, God forbid, you're like Henry Ruggs, who played in the NFL, and in Vegas, he ran a light drunk, killed a 23-year-old woman. He's in jail for 10 years. Kayla Mendoza, nicknamed Too Drunk to Care, killed 2 people about 10 years ago driving the wrong way. If you're so stupid and you want to put your life in danger, just go jump off a fucking bridge. You want to put other people's lives in danger and ruin some other families' complete life and their children, just end it yourself.
So really, go ahead, Rob. Go ahead.
No, one of the guys in my fraternity. It's an awful story, but in 2000, I want to say 2010 or 11, he was driving under the influence, driving fast in a convertible vehicle, lost control of the vehicle, flipped upside down, ended up in a coma for the next 12 years. He just died 2 years ago.
Jeez.
But his mother, his mother would go to the hospital and post Facebook updates, and just watching the torture that woman lived for the past 12 years. It's like, it's so much easier it costs you $40 to grab an Uber, but it saves a lifetime of hurt for the people around.
I
It's
agree.
horrible.
Drinking.
And by the way, I want to give a
You
shout
stopped
out.
drinking. You've been sober
May
for
31st, which is Kelly's birthday, and Kelly's going to read a super chat here in a second. May 31st is my 2-year mark.
Yeah, year 2.
You're where are you at?
I'm more than a year.
Umberto's over
Really,
here. And Rob,
Umberto?
are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Rob, how long?
54 days, 53 days.
Wow.
Not sure.
4 days. And guys, it's crazy. Brandon, before we walked in, boofed vodka in his butt.
Yes.
So that's all right, guys.
That's my guy. Way to go, Brandon.
Kelly, what's
By the way, never fist bump Brandon.
It's hurt.
If you have feminine
Ridiculous.
hands.
Yeah.
It's upset. It's
No.
like
It goes too hard
Brandon.
and
You know
everything.
now where people are like, why don't people want to hang out with Brandon?
It's strong. Like, that's
just-
it.
This guy's trying to prove a point.
Kelly,
it's so amazing. This guy emphasizes
wants to
fist
hurt you.
bumps, but can't emphasize his words.
It's okay. Let him take his time.
Unbelievable.
Wait, Kelly, can you read the old
You tried
Stoic
to
has
my
a super
story was
chat?
interesting.
There's a couple. So Rachel Cox said, not watching live, but caught that you guys reached 100,000 subscribers.
love you,
so
Rachel.
Wanted to say
We love
congrats.
Cox.
Thank you.
We love
Rachel.
Cox. TCG said, looks like Trump is releasing assassination info cover live. Ooh,
we'll
might
see
be-
that.
I'll check that out right after this. Raider Nation said, what's your point, Adam?
Oh!
Old Stoic
Thank
said,
you.
Adam, calling your audience the idiots on the internet is not a good look. And then Naya also did a super
Fuck
chat,
you.
but her message is retracted. So sorry, Naya, can't read
Naya,
it.
why'd you retract it? Stay with it. All right. So if you like this clip, click right here. And if you want to see more like it, click right here. Stay angry, Patriots.